confident you feel in the ability to keep Sonic out. So let's get started. We're going into the first game. Oh, it's Camalange. Oh, this is going to be a really good game.
Interesting.
I didn't realize he was here.
Oh, yeah. I don't know why neither one of us has recognized him, but
definitely heard the name, even though I haven't seen it before. But see, a lot of bobbing and weaving. No, not a ton of damage dealt just yet. But we have a highly mobile character with a character who has good drift in the air, but a very limited recovery. And you see it right there, trying to get with the spring, take that stock early.
I think Camalange is here just because of work, or because I know he works. I think, if I recall, he works for Crunchyroll.
Oh, well then you gotta be here.
Yeah.
All right, so we've got. Crazy does have the percent lead, but it's not a huge deficit, and it's closing pretty fast.
Yeah, and there's also the fact that even with a very little percent lead, Crazy can do quite a bit, since Sonic isn't really the best at approaching, since grabbing is not as easy. All
right, we're seeing the back throw, but it's too early, and Camalange showing those special spin dash tricks to get back to the stage, but
he's still kind of struggling. Crazy knows what's up, and he's edge guarding him.
Oh, nice homing shot to kind of mix up the shield. Didn't want to be too predictable. So I think if we see a up air from Ness, we could see the stock disappear.
Or just almost any aerial at this point. As long as Crazy gets good positioning, he gets to grab.
Back throw on deck, going back, and Camalange has got to bring this back a bit, but it's still early. He has the time, and what we haven't really seen is that there hasn't been a lot of offstage play with Ness. Recovery is really easy to intercept if you're able to position yourself correctly. Yeah, and I'm sure we'll see that as a factor.
Then again, Camalange hasn't really gotten him off stage too many times either. He just has to force him off stage, and it becomes a lot easier for him.
All right, so the tempo of the match is kind of slowing down. Crazy recognizing that you got to come to me. I don't have to go in. I'm going to wait. I'm going to bait your spin dash approach, and I'm going to punish you, or at least trade.
I feel like Camalange is trying to really force him to go off stage.
All right, and the Nair takes it out of the spin dash.
I don't think Crazy expected the Nair to kill either.
I mean, it is a kill confirm, and at that sort of percent, it's a very viable option. So
yeah, I think it was like a DI. I think he did a DI mix-up on him there.
Nice spin dash, the up air, going for the second one, but doesn't quite connect.
Well, Camalange still has a deficit to come back from. He is at 84%.
Crazy is fishing for these noggin hits, but they're not quite connecting.
Well, Crazy can just kind of get away with fishing at this point. He has a decent, sizable lead against Camalange, if we're talking about Sonic.
Yeah, interesting that that Ness's PK Thunder actually interrupted the spin dash, because most of that move is actually invincible, especially on startup.
Yeah, but PK Thunder is just a lingering hitbox, so.
Alright, got the jab, pressure, but Camalange aim back, and
Crazy.
And that takes it, the back air. Pretty small limbs, but it's amazing what Psychic Powers will do.
Psychic Powers just absolutely destroying that second stock. I thought he was going to live. I think I don't know if he DI'd out or something.
I imagine we're going to see a stage that probably has more platforms. He wasn't really able to get a lot started, and it felt like Ness was capitalizing on the landings more than Sonic was.
Yeah, and there was also the fact that there wasn't a lot of space for Sonic to move around either, since it was just a flat stage.
Yeah. Let's see where we're going to go. And Town and City, a popular pick. Sonic does have some scary combos that can bring you dangerously close to the top blast zone. So let's see if that'll come into play this time.
Honestly, I kind of get why Camalange wanted to go for Town and City for the potential kill combos, but in terms of how he's playing, it's just, I feel like he needs more space than Town and City.
Well, I think it's actually the opposite. He kind of wants to keep him closer. Like, Sonic can easily close the gap, but there is that range where you can't quite react to what he's going to do.
Yeah.
Nice dash attack to catch the landing. Safe spin dashes, and he's getting these small hits, and he does have a slight advantage right now. They're both going for that grab, fishing for it.
And we're at that FD part of the stage, which is what I was meaning in terms of space. He doesn't have the platforms to get away from Crazy when it turns into FD, or the platforms become totally separate from each other.
Yeah, well, we're not quite in the FD phase yet, but it is going to come around once we go back into the other area. Oh, and almost the first real offstage interaction, but Crazy slips by and gets back.
Yeah.
And the spring back here, but he's able to shield in time.
Yeah, I like Camalange's offstage play. It's just setting up for offstage is getting kind of difficult for him.
I guess. Oh, the PK fires the ledge, but he
gets out of it.
Yeah. Smart play.
I think he just reacted to it.
Ooh, nice delay on that.
Almost. That nair almost killed too.
Alright. Oh, this is scary.
Okay, this
do not want to get hit by an aerial there. He's back throw, but
this is a bad situation for Crazy, but he grabbed him and he put him off stage.
Smart on Camalange to save his jump there. Did not want to get put in a bad situation. And they're just kind of fishing. No one wants to commit, and he gets the pivot throw, and that's going to be it.
Going to take that first stock. I feel like Camalange is going to try to slow down the pace and force Ness to approach him. There's that, or he's going to try to extend his advantage to make sure that in case he does die, he does have a pretty sizable lead.
You don't see that version of spin dash too often.
Yeah.
What he's really got to be afraid of is that he still has a stock, but this is Ness. One throw, and he is likely dead. He's got to be very careful. And he's fishing for it. He wants it.
Oh, but an up air just going to straight up take the stock. It's the easiest way to take the stock at that point.
Basically an aerial smash attack, considering how strong it is.
Yeah, and in fact, it's very hard to just counter it.
Right. The jab, the reverse hit sends him off the stage. We're back in the standoff. Camalange bobbing and weaving, kind of doing the spin charge, canceling when he knows he can't get it, and following up with aerials when he gets the hit.
At this point, I feel like Camalange can get away with a lot of things. He can't get away with just playing really stupidly and getting punished for big damage, but at this point, I feel like Camalange has had a sizable enough lead to just try and time him out.
In this sort of matchup, I would not recommend timing out Ness, especially when there's so much time on the clock. More often than not, like characters like Ness can really excel at just getting those 1 or 2 strings and bringing that back. And it looks like he's outside of the percent range for a fair combo off down throw, so you're just going to toss him off instead.
And yeah.
Oh, so that has set knockback. If the platform is closer to the blast zone, say on a stage like Smashville, it will kill at 0.
Crazy has the percent lead. I don't know if it's bait.
He's going to bait it. No, he goes for it immediately. He's a little bit
Camalange's aggro, or if it's just Crazy just getting an open opportunity to punish him.
Yeah, so we have a very even match right now.
This is super even.
Playing at ledge, kind of scary. That was very smart. He cancels the spin dash after a few hits. It kind of ends right behind him. Doesn't want to get too far away.
He'll throw him off stage with that down throw. Ooh,
he's able to get back with just his jump.
No, he PK's under just to get that instant snap.
Smart.
Oh, and then a nice forward smash to end that game 2.
Here comes the big fist. He does take it. So we're going to see a game 3. And knowing Ness, I wouldn't be surprised if we see a stage like Smashville.
Yeah.
Or maybe even well, we can't really go back to FD again. I'm going to say Smashville. Lilat's definitely off the table. You do not want to mess with the recovery when the stage is shifting.
Yeah, he's going Smashville for this game 3.
Back to Animal Crossing. Different version of it. So this is an interesting pick because it has the element of FD. It's mostly flat, but that moving platform does change the dynamic a bit. Yeah, and regardless of percent, if Ness gets a forward throw on the far edge of the platform, you die at 0.
I feel like Camalange and Crazy are both going to try to keep track of the platform and try to take as much advantage of it as they can.
Yeah. These back airs are really doing work. Not only putting him in bad position, but really just racking up that damage. A quick 87 in less than 30 seconds.
Yeah, it's only been. We're going into the 40th second of this match, and Crazy is kind of at. Oh my god, he almost got the fully charged F smash.
He waited and, okay, gets the snap with the FB. Like, very smart. We're not going to see a lot of opportunities for Camalange to get Ness.
Yeah, but I feel like Camalange will try to put Crazy at an off-stage situation a lot and try to make sure that the platform isn't assisting Crazy. So he has to really pay attention to those platforms and make sure that if he is on a platform, he has to really go for very high shield pressure.
And the forward smash spacing him just out of Ness's range!
Oh, up air taking that stock.
He gets it. He's been fishing for that one for a while, but since lined up and he saw an opportunity.
And with Sonic only being at 42%, this is a very, very good start for Camalange.
It's a big turnaround for the previous 2 games.
I felt like that forward smash game 2 gave him quite a bit of morale.
Ooh, nice back air. I don't think he had a jump, so nice to snap the ledge.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is what Sonic wants. He wants you to guess when he's going to approach and then basically punish you for whiffing the move. Got that a few times. PK fire.
Yeah,
Not quite connecting with it like he did at the ledge in the last game.
I like Camalange's movement around Crazy at this match. He's been playing around with in the air, making sure that Crazy doesn't know what to do whenever he is in the air.
Oh,
he tried
nice
to go for the
bounces.
double TKs under, but he's gonna get punished with that dash attack.
He still got it. He was trying to get the kill the first time. Oh, and nice drift through. Makes it back to the stage.
But yeah.
Oh,
I feel like at this point in the game, Crazy's just gonna have a bit of a hard time taking care of Camalange, especially if Camalange is gonna keep pressuring him and moving around, weaving around him.
Crazy's really fishing for that kill. He's going for a lot of aggressive options out of shield, and he is getting punished for it.
Yeah.
None of them are quite true, and the up air not quite in range.
Ooh,
We have a trade.
Sonic. Ooh, and an aggressive up smash. Trying to read his option. He whiffed it, but I liked it.
And
Crazy will back row him though.
Not surprising, and he's out of there. But this is a big hill to climb. Okay, see, look, he wants him to come to the platform. No,
up smash.
He got the forward throw. I think that might have been it.
No, not really. The platform was moving back.
But this is Rage Ness.
Rage Ness. The platform was still too far back for him to just go for a chain forward throw.
Alright, so this is where it's tough when you're fighting Sonic.
Yep.
Sonic's at the point that he doesn't need to commit too hard. He's waiting for you to whiff so he can really punish you.
Hell, he can commit to multiple hard reads and he'll still be okay.
Nice.
But double up air, going to do a lot of damage.
Oh, alright, this is scary. I think a good back air from Sonic, and this might be it.
He will live though.
And it's not. Alright, so here's the situation. And he drifts back to stage with just his jump and an air dodge.
Yep. Camalange probably could have just set up his spring on the. Oh,
no, did he just SD?
He just SD'd. Unfortunate situation.
Good game to both our competitors. Not how anyone wants to see the match end.
It was a very, very close fight. I loved it.